All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're going to cover another video by Nick Smith. This one's called The Untold Full Story Behind Michael Jordan Scoring 96 Points in 2 games. And I kind of remember this. I'm pretty sure this is a Wizards era. And let's just not even discuss it. Let's get right into it because I think this was following like one of his worst games ever. But anyways, let's give him some love and let's check out this video, everybody.
Welcome to another episode in the 23-part collection. This is 23 Michael Jordan videos in 23 days, all through December. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Today we are looking at the untold story, when Michael Jordan scored 96 points in back-to-back games after the worst game of
Wizards.
his NBA career. These stories are just insane. Washington Wizards Michael Jordan, but with all these NBA legends going through what happened in these games.
Oh, dude, I think I remember this. I think he scored 8 points in a game, and it was the only time he didn't score up to 10 points in God knows how many years.
It is crazy. So if you're ready, be sure to help me out by hitting that like button. Let's aim for 5,000 likes for the next episode tomorrow. Subscribe if you are new for more MJ videos through December, and hit that notification button so you are notified when a new episode releases, as we're doing one every single day through December. There is a playlist as well if you want to check out the full playlist of MJ videos that have been made already, and be sure to check out the full videos and their links in the description box down below and on the screen right now. Shout out to them if you want to watch them in their entirety. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so welcome to the untold story, when Michael Jordan scored 96 points in back-to-back games. Enjoy.
You know how the people love Mike. Like, how was that just them seasons with Mike, and just to see him working to be 40,
right,
averaging 20
on one leg,
on one leg.
Yeah.
I know you love it. Look at you.
I'm just listening, bro. You know, still on this guard,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was incredible. Like, just like, it was unreal. Like, it was unreal. But like, I was in awe again. Like, seeing Michael Jordan, someone we all idolize.
It's crazy to think that this guy ended up being LeBron James's coach.
Everybody did. I don't care what you say. Everybody idolized Michael Jordan.
We use that to set up this conversation with Doug Collins, who's good enough to spend the entire show with us this morning. You coached Michael early in his career, then you actually coached him at the very end of his career in Washington as well, but you know Jordan as well as anybody does.
Michael had hired me. He was the part owner and president GM, hired me to be the coach, and then he came back to play. I'll tell you an interesting story about the greatness of Michael Jordan. When I was...
The short tidbit for anybody who doesn't know, Jordan retires from the Bulls after the whole debacle. Then he goes part ownership with the Washington Wizards, and he's GM actually, and he has to step down from his position as GM to go and play for the freaking Wizards for 2 years because they were so bad, and he just wanted to help the team win.
Coaching in Washington, we played the Indiana Pacers, and we were down 25 at the end of the third quarter.
Now it's a distinct difference playing against Michael Jordan as he was leading the Bulls versus Michael Jordan, he's playing for the Wizards. I'm taking him on the post, jump hooking over him, scoring buckets. I had like 30 that game. I did a play and I actually dunked, not on him, but around him.
Well, if I dunked on Michael Jeffrey Jordan, I would tell the story to everybody that I came across.
When you were trash talking Jordan, what exactly were you telling him? Do you remember?
He's overrated.
Oh shit, Jalen.
He told Jordan's overrated. How did he react?
Wow, I did watch those words come out of my mouth, huh?
What the hell?
Rude and disrespectful.
And I took Michael out of the game, and I said, look, Michael, I know you think we can still win this game, but we got to play, you know, in 2 nights. And
Doug Collins was like, Mike, man, no, he's 40 years old.
I think Doug Collins also, you know, he wanted to protect MJ.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll put you back in the game. Well, we didn't.
You know, he didn't play well. We lost. It was really bad.
Well, I found out that,
and that's
after the game
that's
was
a
over,
difference
that,
too. Sorry, that's a difference too between somebody like MJ and you know, I got to say a lot of the modern players getting his ass kicked, and he doesn't care. He wants to stay out there and keep fighting. You know, I like that old school mentality. Don't never say die. But Doug Collins, you know, he's trying to protect the 40-year-old man, so he subs his ass out.
8 points in the game, and he broke a streak of like
8 points.
860-something games in double figures. And so the media was on, how do you think Michael's going to be with this?
The headlines was like, is MJ too old or should he?
866. Damn. Okay, last time Jordan failed to reach double digits was in March 22nd, 1986. God damn. And this is what, 2001? I think 2000 or 2001. Like, the guy went 14 years and man, that was the first time he didn't score at least 10 points. Like, what the hell? It had to be when he was 40 years old.
Tarnish his image and things like that.
I said, look, Michael's got championship rings, he's got gold medals, he's got NCAA championships, he's got MVPs. He's not going to care about the 8 points. So he met with the media, and
we saw how MJ had that drive and how people changed on him when he didn't have a good game. So then we started looking at the media. We had a whole conversation amongst ourselves, like, wow, the media will tear you down in a minute if they'll tear down MJ.
That bus is lonely as a coach when you're sitting there after you've got your head handed to you. So I was sitting on the bus, and actually, I'll never forget this moment ever as a coach. That this, to me, was greatness. He got on the bus, and he said, scoot over. And he looked at me, and he said, do you think I can still play? And I said, absolutely. That's why I'm here, to be here to help you. He said, to be my coach, you have to believe in me and believe I can still play. And I said, Michael, I believe in you. He said, you did the right thing tonight. You did the right thing tonight. I don't care about the points, but I needed to know that you believe in me. Fast forward, we get on the plane. He has a few cocktails, smokes a couple cigars, all the things you're not supposed to do. Yeah. We get back about 3:30 in the morning in Washington. At 7:30 that morning, he's down in the fitness room with Tim Grover, working out.
And he was sitting there like...
Man, that's awesome, by the way. Talk about a guy who's not making any excuses. He's down on himself. He knew he sucked that game. Not mad at his coach, not going to the bus. Like, class act. What's he doing? He's getting an early workout training to go improve himself.
I don't even know if he slept that night, because I believe it was a back-to-back, if my memory serves me correctly. I don't even think he slept. Like, he stayed in the gym and was just working out.
Like, you can't believe. Now, he's 41 years old.
And there was like a few moves.
41 or 40?
He must
Good
have
God.
done the move at least 100 times. You know what I mean? With no defense. Like, just did it over and over again. Like, he was ready for that next game. And that very next game was when he had the amazing, breaking the record for the oldest person game.
We caught MJ when he came back.
That's going to get good.
Like, he gave us 56, dog.
Michael Jordan, of course,
Baron Davis.
coming off of a rather disappointing performance. In fact, he'd never scored under 10. He went 866 consecutive games with at least 10 points until Thursday's game in Indiana.
Dude, I would hate to be the Charlotte Hornets in that situation, coming off of Jordan just scoring 8 for the first time in 866 games or whatever. Like, man, he's going to go off on you. You're in trouble. Whoever's guarding him, shit, I'd call him sick that day.
Of course, he didn't make a field goal in the second half, only played 25 minutes.
Yeah, that was on us. Right.
Only played 25 minutes.
Right. I know how that whole shit played out. You dig what I'm saying?
It's been a decade and a half. That's what I find very interesting. There's some kids younger than when he didn't score his last double-figure digit.
Like, he catch you from the beginning. Like, what's up, Mike?
Right.
Like, damn, what kind of cologne you got on? It smell good, too. You know what I mean? Boy, and then come out first, hit the first 3 buckets, 6 points.
Now Jordan's got it against P.J. Brown. Jordan for his first shot of the game. Jordan for his second straight shot. And his second straight that hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Just 2 of 11 yesterday.
Oh, man, up and under, too.
Jordan, how about this?
Now he got 14 points in the first quarter.
He's got to defend Michael.
4 for 4. So, Jordan.
Bang.
Still.
Just like that. He already has more points than he did the previous game. Point. Like, he just proved it.
The only Wizard to score. On the baseline, and now Michael says, I'll post you up. And score again.
He scored.
So Jordan, 7 of 9, 15 points.
Coach called a timeout. Paul Silas say, hey.
Oh, that's Allen Iverson's college coach.
Homeboy over here getting fried. I was like, damn, I ain't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't even get off the fact that, like, what kind of cologne he was wearing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't guarding him. I'm watching like, damn, he don't even stink. He don't smell good. He killing.
Oh, my goodness. Jordan, 19 in the opening quarter.
19 points in the first quarter? What the hell, man?
There's like, you guard him, BD.
Now Jordan, McClure runs out, fouls him.
He's street balling these guys.
Jordan now against a 7-foot defender. I believe there have been 4 or 5 different defenders. Doesn't matter to Michael tonight.
I remember one play I thought I blocked that shit. I was like, man, get that shit out of here. That's some smack. I was like, all right, I probably need to shut up.
Take 2.
Oh, shit.
On the back down and the scoop. And Jordan has 40.
Hold on.
2.
Bang.
On the back down
under.
And the
up and under between 3 people off the post. Dang.
And Jordan has 40.
Get him, old man.
Looking for 34 first half points. He got it.
And it's like 30.
All this just because Doug Collins believed in him. I'm not saying credit Doug Collins. I'm saying, like, that's all he needed to hear. He needed to hear that his coach believed in him. And he went out with his coach right. Like, best worker ever in any business, any industry. Like, I want to hire that motherfucker. You know, that guy worked for me. Shit, man. I know he's showing up to work every day and he's doing at least his job.
35.
Jordan in traffic.
Left hand layup. Fade away in your eye.
42.
Ogden tries to prevent the triple drive. Cannot.
Like, that was crazy.
Jordan, 51 for Michael.
You triple team in a 40-year-old?
51 points later.
That was crazy.
God
That
damn.
shit was crazy because he was like 40.
Right.
Wasn't he like 40?
He was
51
like
points.
That. Too old to be doing that. So
Nah, it was like, that shit was just happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit was just happening, dog. You know what I mean?
51 points at age 41. He came back the next game.
And I don't even remember who we played the next game. Was it?
We played the New Jersey Nets the next night.
Man, how do you go from 8 points to 51 on a back-to-back? Damn, man. That's some pride.
After 50-point games, Jordan's averaging almost 33 points in games following his 50-point performances, so no slack off there.
And Michael scores the first 3 times he has the ball.
There you have it. Michael Jordan with his first basket thumping of the Charlotte Hornets. Jordan is open and hits again. And in both those meetings, in both those years,
Cool three-pointer in your eye.
That's a three-pointer from Jordan. And on the season, Michael's 5th three-pointer in 30 attempts. He's got 7 points.
Byron Scott takes a timeout.
And Scott wants time.
And Michael comes over and he says, I want the ball right there the rest of the game, and don't take me out till I tell you. I said, that's fine by me.
I got the pleasure of
There was Camby.
guarding the footwork mic.
Yeah.
That Wizards mic.
Yeah.
The fundamental mic. Yep.
Jordan got it.
Do another.
Jordan pulls up, got it.
Same spot.
MJ
Up under. Oops. And one. God damn.
A sensational shot by Jordan.
Man, I've got a video on this, but this is a really cool video. But anybody disrespecting Wizards, Mike, like, give me a break, dude. For 40 years old, whatever. Man, the guy proved himself. He could still compete. He was just on a shitty team. Look at him. He's playing his ass off.
Davis now back to Jordan with the rookie on him. Michael's fadeaway.
Gotcha.
Great shot. He's yelling quick 21. Michael's got another one.
Oops.
Jordan. And it goes.
So I got a little lesson. You know, I was eager that night as well, overzealous.
Man, Mike was playing small forward at that time. I thought Camby was a power forward. I guess he was small, at least back then. he got a little lesson by the old man.
Yeah. Trying to get something off on them.
Like trying to stop him, man. You know, I wanted to just say I locked Mike down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the Bulls, Mike, just to say I did it.
Yeah.
But right. It didn't go that way. It didn't go that way.
Oops. Ooh, off the glass. That's like a Tim Duncan move.
What a move, Jordan. Oh,
What a roll.
You know, I'm eager. Block him down. You know, I think defense. You know, y'all know me. I'm trying to block it, just take it, whatever I can get. Man, he pumped.
Man, Camby had long arms too.
Up and under. I'm like,
he had the height advantage and the youth.
Jumping at everything.
Jordan fadeaway.
How the hell is he doing this over Camby? Like young Camby. That blows my mind, man. Jordan couldn't barely jump back at that point. He's at his like prime of his freaking physique, and he's got the height and the arms. Yeah, he had every advantage.
Unbelievable.
Boom, boom.
Nice move. He got another. Their 16th victory of the season. Jordan again.
So with 2 minutes to go in the game, he gives me the sign like, that's enough. I take him out of the game. He walks over to the bench. I said, like, Michael, like, what happened tonight? He said, well, the guy who was guarding me was telling me his back was hurting. Don't ever tell me you got a problem. He said, I'll make you pay for that with 46. And he looked at me and he said, I told you I could still play.
All right, hold up. So he got 6 the game prior, then 51, and then 45. And we're talking, I mean, okay, 51 out of 107 total points. That's almost 50% of his team's points at his age. We're not talking about 130-point games like we are nowadays in modern ball. And a 45 out of 98, not quite 50%, but still, that's, 45 times 2 would be 90. So, shit. That's sick. That's sick.
97 points. I mean, Mike, I was
96 points.
Blown away at what this guy could do. His mind, how strong it was.
One of the things that we were surprised on, and we was all talking, was like, wow, just a day ago, they were all trashing him, saying that he was terrible, he was old,
washed up,
he should never came back, all this. And in 24 hours, now he's back to being MJ the God. You know what I mean? But we really gained a level of respect for him because, like I said, he didn't have to do none of that. Like his legacy was set. He didn't have to play anymore. And he was playing through so many injuries that people didn't know about.
I mean, he's playing on one leg.
And this man do it at 40 years old on one leg. Like, come on, man.
I mean, he cut his finger.
I know we got guys like LeBron and AD who just sit out to sit out. And this guy's out there to prove something. That's why he is the GOAT. He's not expected to be handed to him. He went out there and freaking earned it.
With doing a cigar, he had his finger was bent. He had a bad knee.
Talking about dedication to the game, like it don't get no better than that.
The competitive will and great. I've never seen anything like it. But that moment when he looked at me and asked me if I still believed in him, I said, "This is the greatest player to play the game, wanting to know if I still believed in him." It was a moment I would never ever forget.
Damn.
And how crazy was that story? If you did enjoy it, please help me out by hitting that like button. All the likes go a long way to supporting the channel. Let's aim for 5.
All right. Yeah. Everybody check out Nick Smith if you're enjoying this, because I'm enjoying his channel. Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that one? I don't even know what to say. How you go from 6 points to scoring 51 and then 45. All right, what do we want to talk about in the comments this time? I mean, I think it's pretty simple. Everybody bashes on Wizards Mike. Is it earned? Or what do you got? Okay, those of you who actually watched Wizards Mike like I did, how do you think he did for his age and for, his condition and for the fact he was on a crappy ass team? Because I think the guy balled out. I got to see a ton of Wizards games in those 2 years. And yeah, it wasn't perfect, but I mean, considering everything going on, he'd give you 25 almost every game. So I think he was great. I think it was a gift, and I'm really thankful that I got to see 2 more seasons of MJ. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Check out Nick Smith and leave me a like and subscribe, a comment down below. It'll really help my channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.